and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Everybody likes choices when it comes to gifts, and a Max Tan gift card offers spray tanning, UV tanning, and red light therapy at all Lincoln locations. Give the gift that everyone wants this holiday season by visiting any Max Tan location in Lincoln or at maxtan.net.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in December. Try one of their delicious breakfast sandwiches or grilled breakfast burritos. Don't forget to snag a gift card for stocking stuffers and bring your family in from out of town. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today. It's that special time of year again, with bowl games galore, ugly Christmas sweater parties, and way too much eggnog. And like clockwork, you still haven't bought any gifts yet. Great news! Your procrastination headquarters this year is at Tailored Life in Bennett. Avoid the long lines in Lincoln stores and head down Highway 2 to Bennett. Just a 20-minute drive, and their staff will help you pick out the perfect gift for your mom, wife, or significant other. Procrastination has an answer this year at Tailored Life in Bennett.
At Anderson Ford, we have commission-free guides who are paid to give you a great experience, not make a sale, so you can choose the best vehicle for you. During the Get Holiday Ready sales event, lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for only $379 per month. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1003769, $375 per month. Lease for 36 months with a free credit, 7,500 miles per year, $47.50 to assign, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new delivery from Anderson on by 1225. See delivery details.
Nebraska's Christmas Light Show is back and bigger than ever. The Magical Lights of Lincoln Christmas Show runs from Black Friday through New Year's Eve at Sandhills Global Event Center. Bring the family for a show they'll never forget, featuring over 1.5 million lights. Cost is $25 per vehicle from Monday through Thursday, $30 on Friday and Saturday, and also $30 on Christmas Eve and day. Purchase your tickets online today at christmaslightsinlincoln.com and get ready to experience a drive-through light show like you've never seen before.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history. 13-0 and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska East Sports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday. Nebraska volleyball, Final Four bound.
Man, there's a lot of good things happening in Nebraska athletics right now. As far as obviously the post play with the volleyball team taking care of biz. We'll get into that big time at 9 o'clock. Have Rico help us out with that, as Rico is going to be heading down to Louisville tomorrow to help report on the action that's going down there. Nick, Raff, man, I'm telling you, dude, it is like how many days away from Christmas right now? What's today? The 16th?
9 days.
I probably got to start shopping.
Me too. I told you guys this on Friday. I went to the outlet malls and planning to shop for everybody else.
Oh no.
I only shop for myself.
I seen your text, but you got 60% off.
Oh yeah. It was a special day on Friday.
Where did you do the most damage at?
Under Armour. I didn't leave Under Armour. Everything was at Under Armour.
And what Nick is referring to, if you've not been there, yes, Nebraska Crossings, right there in Gretna, the exit right off. Raff, have you been there before, man?
You know, I've never been inside the stores there before.
Don't do it. You're not a big shopper, though, Raff. When you know what you want,
yeah, Raff just buys the gray bulk sweatpants on Amazon.
Well, nothing fits on shoes. I look
you can't just walk in the store, though.
It's so upsetting.
Not at 6'7".
No.
It's so upsetting.
What size shoe do you wear, Raff?
16.
Yeah, a year's not much for you at the outlet mall, man.
It's the worst.
Yeah. You got to go to like the Fort.
I've never got nothing cool.
You know what, though?
I've had to make it cool.
You might be able to get like maybe sweatshirts, but anything regarding shoes or like that is probably not going to happen.
Shirts, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But like shoes, that's a no-go.
Do you ever wish you were smaller?
Sometimes when I'm flying.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm glad you brought that up. I was thinking I was coming back from, I think, Montana. And the plane from Montana, from Billings to Colorado to Denver was a little small one. I mean, regional. I had a hard time going in that bathroom. And I started laughing. Literally, I'm using the bathroom. I'm laughing. I'm like, Raff would literally be ducking to use the bathroom. I mean, that would not be comfortable.
Sir, why aren't you shutting the door? Well, my knees don't.
I have this thing that I don't use bathrooms on planes.
You don't even. Not number one or number two. Not at all.
I don't use bathrooms.
I try not to.
How? So when you went overseas, you didn't use the bathroom one time?
Nope, not on the flight.
I try not to.
14 hours held it.
But there's been a couple times where I have not had a choice. And I was like, well.
Really?
I always feel like, was it like the airplane movie when it hit the turbulence and the guy's trying to shave his face or whatever? That's what I feel like when I go into a lavatory. It's like I'm pinned up against the wall. I got my arms up there. I'm just like, this is unreal.
That's wild.
Cheeseburger, good morning. He goes, Raff must wear big socks.
Yeah. Well, not all the time, because sometimes I can't find socks big enough either. So then I have to get like the size 12 ones, and I just gotta stretch them up.
Yeah, that would be tough. You can't just go into
cut
a
off the
regular
circulation.
Store. Nick, you've dropped so much.
Yeah.
When you go in now, okay, so you went to Under Armour and made the dent.
Yeah,
and stuff. Your sizes.
It sucks because you got to try everything on. I used to be able to just go in. I'd be like, okay, I know exactly what size it is. Went down a couple of sizes in pants. Went down a size in sweatpants. Went down a size in shirts and hoodies. Everything's too big for me now. Here we are.
Rico over there messing with you.
Yeah, see, Rico.
That hoodie looks like it fits well, though, Nick.
It does. It does.
Actually,
well.
Nick already knows how I feel about that sweatshirt. So
people make a lot of comments about that sweatshirt.
Let's just jump him. Ain't nothing you can do about it, man. Between commercials, just jump him and take it.
I'm down.
You know what I'm saying? Just take it from me.
Yeah, well, now see, this is
this
is the worst part. You guys just admitted that you're about to do that, and so when they don't hear me, they know who's at fault. Because I won't be on the radio if you guys jump me.
You know, but it would be a jump out of love.
No, it wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what every criminal always says. I murdered him out of love.
Cheeseburger, you wrong, man. Rico, he coming at you. He goes, "Do you have baby clothes for Rico?"
They do. They do have a toddler section.
Cheeseburger coming at you, Rico.
No.
I almost got you a Christmas present.
What was you gonna get Rico, man?
Little booties.
Little booties.
Anyway,
Oh,
well,
man.
guys, one of our 3 football teams won over the weekend as well.
Yes.
Where the Broncos, they played an inferior quarterback. Let's be honest. Anthony Richardson, what was he? So 1.4 of 14 with one interception and like 23 yards.
Bit of a struggle early for him.
And it was a struggle late because I watched that game late and saw his 2 picks at the end of the game as well. So all I'm saying,
wasn't a pick though.
That's right. But anyway, I mean the bad quarterback there. AD Steelers had to deal with a guy named Jalen Hurts and obviously AJ Brown.
Yeah, we'll dig a lot into it tomorrow. But just
and then obviously, unfortunately, Josh Allen does what he does.
Yeah,
and Dan Campbell does what he does.
I'm going to say this. I'm not going to get too deep into it. I am going to say this though, man, about Raff's Broncos is that again, the games they're winning last year, they probably would have made it closer or lost.
Oh, they would have lost.
They would have lost. So it's good to see. It's good.
But there's a little Mile High Magic's back a little bit. I mean, Jonathan Taylor dropping the ball.
Yeah.
See, I didn't watch because the Steelers were at the same time, but I watched the highlights. I was like,
they're about ready to go up 20-7.
Yes.
And he dropped the ball. I was like, thank you.
But you know what? Have you noticed though, the better you play as a team, you tend to get breaks.
That
you know what I'm saying? You tend to get breaks like that. You know, I am going to say this because we'll talk a lot of NFL tomorrow after the conclusion of tonight's Monday Night Football game. I think people in Kansas City right now are kind of holding their breath, depending on the status of Mahomes, man. So kind of see what that happens there. But folks, we got a lot of sports to discuss with you this morning. A lot of Husker sports took place over the weekend, so we'll discuss that when we come back. It is Monday morning. It's The Drive. 937 Ticket. Right back.
Hey farmers, if you don't already, you need to get to know the guys at Boyk Farm Outfitters. If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Boyk Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at BoykFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store year after year after year. Located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road, stop in today to get your holiday shopping done and mention this ad for a free pair of dress socks. M Suits Clothiers.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies, but it will be breezy. We'll see a high around 51. Tonight, mainly clear skies with light winds, a low around 28. And tomorrow, we'll see increasing clouds becoming mainly cloudy with light winds, and a high around 49. I'm meteorologist Kyle from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Everybody likes choices when it comes to gifts, and a Max Tan gift card offers spray tanning, UV tanning, and red light therapy at all Lincoln locations. Give the gift that everyone wants this holiday season by visiting any Max Tan location in Lincoln or at maxtan.net.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in December. Try one of their delicious breakfast sandwiches or grilled breakfast burritos. Don't forget to snag a gift card for stocking stuffers and bring your family in from out of town. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
I'm Steve Carper, and I'm here to tell you that there's never been a better time to buy flooring. Whether you need carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you got to come to O Street Carpet. With our 12-month interest-free financing, you can do one room or your whole house and leave your holiday budget intact. And with our huge in-stock selection, you can buy today and we'll install it right away.
O Street
1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue. It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
The Kindler Hotel in downtown Lincoln is a boutique hotel experience unlike any other in the area. Their 45 well-appointed rooms take inspiration from the history of Lincoln. Their double queen rooms are great for guests traveling with family, and the suites are great for a business trip or romantic getaway. No trip to the Kindler is complete without a handcrafted cocktail from Boitano's Lounge on the main floor, with comfortable seating options both inside and on the outside patio. Book your room today at thekindlerhotel.com in Lincoln at 11th and P.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Hey farmers, wouldn't it be nice if you could cut your herbicide cost by up to 85%? Now you can with Green Eye technology for your sprayer. Green Eye's system integrates seamlessly with your current sprayer and works by identifying and spraying only the weeds. Reduce the threat of herbicide resistance, be environmentally friendly, and save a ton of money. Oh, and there's no acres fee. This is the precision spraying solution you've been waiting for. Contact Boyk Farmers Outfitters to get set up with Green Eye or check them out at BOECK farmoutfitters.com.
Attention all wing fans! Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 89-cent boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.29 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today at 68th and O or in Williamsburg Village. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit lovb.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league. The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody. We're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7. It's Monday morning. We're in the studio.
Don't put the lid back on. Use it.
The door is closed. We're in the studio.
It's like a vacuum in here.
Nick has the gas face on for some reason. I have no idea.
Yeah. Gas mask.
Oh boy. Dude, we want the funk. Nick wants that
older
funk.
people in their bowels at 8 a.m. It's just not great.
Oh, Raff, I don't know what he's talking about, dog. Nick wants the funk. Boom, 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 boom. He wants that funk.
Yeah.
Nick's like, why?
Well, I tell you what, who else brought the P-Funk? Nebraska basketball did in knocking out Indiana. Indiana was, I think, on a 4 or 5 game winning streak, too. And on Friday night, 7 p.m. there. Friday, I mean, the whole weekend, I'm hoping, I would assume, downtown eateries, pubberies, etc. made some money. Would you assume so, Raff?
Yeah, I think it was a good weekend in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Well, absolutely, because you had Wisconsin versus A&M at 5 o'clock on Friday. Then you had Nebraska's game. At 6 o'clock. I'm sorry. Nebraska didn't start until like after 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
on Friday. That was a late game. And I think it was close to midnight when that game got over. But Nebraska basketball men. Let me ask you guys this. Well, obviously, we know they won, but I'm going to start with you, Raff. Did you think Nebraska beat Indiana in light of the showing they had at Lansing a week ago?
I wasn't sure if they would win, but I knew they would play it much, much better because it seems like they always have that way of bouncing back after a bad performance.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to see that they still got that in there. But now they just got to eliminate those bad performances and just continue to have good performances, and then you'll have good results.
Nick, you were
just killer analysis from Chris Raff, man.
Hey, it's Monday. I'm just warming up. I'm still trying to get over the Greg Landry question.
They were in a spillover? Yeah, I didn't even hear it.
I didn't hear it too.
I was getting some coffee.
Yep.
Nick, what about you, man? What were your thoughts? You were there.
Yeah, so here's what I would say. I thought Nebraska's not going to lose many games when they get a 30-point performance out of Bryce. I mean, that's just the honest truth. They're not going to lose a lot of games. They don't. I mean, I wonder sometimes going forward what their rebounding ability is going to be. They were even on rebounds with Indiana, but guys, this is also an Indiana team that shot more 3-pointers in than they ever have before in a single game in the Mike Woodson era.
Mm-hmm.
They go Indiana. I mean, they go 8 of 35 from beyond the arc. At halftime, just to give you guys perspective, at halftime, this was a completely different game. I was concerned at half because Indiana coming into the game, they didn't shoot a lot of threes. They averaged, I believe it was 17 3-point attempts per game, but they shot 43% from beyond the arc. So they didn't shoot it at a high volume, but they shot it at a high percentage, right? So when I looked at halftime and saw that, okay, first of all, without Mackenzie Mbako for basically 19 minutes of the first half, because he picked up his second foul with 19:27 to go in the first half, sat down the remainder of the half. Without Mackenzie Mbako, they still shot 5 of 15 from 3. And Nebraska was not shooting, shooting the 3-ball well, or 2, just operating cleanly.
Right.
And so I was a little concerned because you'd get Mbako back. We hadn't seen Braxton Mia a whole lot. Andrew Morgan dealt with some fouls as well early on. And I sat there and I go, this is somewhat unfortunately playing into the hands of Indiana. They're in a closely contested game. They'll shoot high percentage shots in the second half. They'll get into the paint, where Nebraska's rebounding has not been a strong suit these last couple of games. And Indiana might walk out of Lincoln with a win. But au contraire, because Indiana comes out and shoots 3 of 20 from three-point land in the second half, goes completely ice cold. Nebraska takes over, helps that obviously Connor Sejan hit some shots in the second half, which was big, but then also Bryce Williams does this thing. Raleigh Worcester adds a good chunk of minutes as well. And Nebraska put together a pretty good performance on Friday, all in all.
You know, Nebraska, like you mentioned, Nick, it was one of those games coming at half. You didn't know who was going to show up. Unknown texture, good morning, 3994. Nebraska's biggest flaws are inconsistency. We have the talent. We just can't play consistently game to game. And I totally agree with you in that, because you look at the major contrast between Lansing and Indiana. First of all, Indiana and Michigan State are very similar teams, and they're big men and they're very physical. Nebraska matched the physicality, which I was glad to see. The biggest lead that Indiana had was 4. The biggest lead Nebraska had was 17. There were 6 lead changes. 5 times it was tied, but a telling stat too, time with the lead. They had it for 5:08. We had it for 32 minutes and 49 seconds. So they played consistent, a lot more consistent on Friday night, into where they held the lead. And also the point distribution compared to the point distribution in Lansing.
Yeah.
I mean, it was horrible. This was a major change in point distribution. You had DeJuan Garrett, and I said, so goes DeJuan, so goes Nebraska. He was just that utility knife, got sparks, got rebounds, got and ones when needed. He finished with 14 points. Of course, you had Bryce, 30 and 6. Bryce went into another zone. That was a Bryce. Now, he had his 20-point games before, but that was a Bryce I hadn't seen before. You knew he was capable of it. But let me ask you this about Bryce, both of you guys. And Bryce the baller. Does it seem like at times last year that he was a little less interested? Last year.
I would say that his thing last year was he wasn't always on attack.
Yeah,
that's where I think
seemed like Bryce, he was hesitant at times last year.
That's where I think Bryce has made his biggest jump.
And Nick, he can do pretty much what he wants to do. That's the thing about it.
Well, he gets to the free throw line at a great clip. I mean, you look at it, he shoots 8 of 11 from the free throw line. You take away those, I mean, you instantly make it a single-digit ball game. And so, I don't know. I think Nebraska does a really good job. You mentioned the point distribution. Now, there's 2 ways that you can look at that over the course of a multitude of games.
Bench points, real quick, Nick. We had 28. They had 16.
Yeah,
that was huge.
Well, and a big chunk of that, it comes from Connor Sejan, right? But what I was going to say is you can look at it and phrase it. It just depends on what type of fan you want to be, glass half full or glass half empty.
How full?
And so the half full mentality is that Nebraska has multiple guys that you don't know which one's going to show up every game. You don't know. Maybe Bearcase on this day is able to score 15 instead of just 5. But then there's other days where maybe a Raleigh Worcester adds in double figures and Bryce Williams doesn't have to score 30. But then the glass half empty mentality of that is, once again, you don't know who's going to show up. What if nobody shows up? What if nobody but Bryce shows up? You can get away with that against teams like Indiana, guys. Indiana was picked to finish 2nd in the conference. That team did not look like a team that finishes top 5 in the conference right now.
Was that more of Indiana or a little bit because of the pressure Nebraska?
I think it was Indiana. I think it's an Indiana issue.
How full, Nick?
This is an Indiana thing. They spend a lot of money NIL wise, and they don't play like a team. They didn't play like a collaborative effort on Friday, and they haven't over the course of their multiple games. They don't play, and that's been, unfortunately, as much as we love Mike Woodson, that's been the issue with Mike Woodson and his Indiana teams. Is they go and attack in the portal, and they bring in guys that are really, really talented. They just
Miles
got
Rice lit
guys,
us up. I think he had 20.
Yeah,
or something
right.
Like that.
And Omar Ballo is a transfer from Arizona, a big man.
Oh yeah.
I was sitting there the entire time going, man, Nebraska was in the top 3 for Omar Ballo with Indiana from Arizona. If Nebraska would kill for a guy like Omar Ballo right now.
He can do it all
because he is massive. And if you were at the game, you could see the physical prowess. But I just think that Nebraska played well Friday. Indiana's got some issues of their own though as well.
Nebraska takes care of business with Indiana. They end up winning that game, of course, 85-68. They don't play again until they get to Hawaii. They play on the 23rd, so next week they got some time off.
Murray State.
Murray State. Let's real quick. The Husker women took care of business yesterday at noon against Chattanooga.
The Mocs.
Yeah, they won yesterday. We're going to get that final score here really quick here. But the Husker women won yesterday against Chattanooga. There it was at the Vault. So the ladies ended up winning again. Number 24, they ended up winning 66-42. There were some points in that game where it was tight at times, but the talent-wise, it just kicked out again to where Nebraska just kind of overshadowed them, kind of just overwhelmed them, if you would, the talent they have. Alexis Markowski finished with 18 points. Heike, she ended up having, I'll get this right here correctly. She had 10 points last night. Then a slew of others, Allison Widener, Rosen, Peach, they all contributed in like 5, 8, 3, 6, and 4. Nebraska yesterday was a team to where Chattanooga, which is similar to the game where they played, team from Texas. What's that?
Tarleton.
Yeah, Tarleton State, the team from down there outside of Dallas. They came with, they played tight with it a little bit, but then Nebraska's talent in the bench just overtook them as far as that goes. They had nothing they could do with Markowski yesterday in that game. Britt Prince, she chipped in 8, had a number of assists. So Nebraska improves their record as well to 10-1. So they took care of business 66.
They got some games coming up.
Well, and that's
yes, they do.
That's what I was just going to say. So they're going to face. They're going to go on the road to top 25 Georgia Tech on Saturday. Then it's this in this order: at UCLA, which is number 1 in the country right now; at number 5 USC. Then they'll host Penn State before they host 17th ranked Michigan State. It is going to be a gauntlet.
Good way to gauge your team, see how you're setting early in the year here.
I mean, guys,
and think about this, you guys. Their next 3 games are all on the road.
Yeah,
Georgia Tech in Atlanta, UCLA out in LA, then USC back out in LA again.
Hello.
You look at the some of the teams that are on their schedule going forward. They'll have to go to 21st ranked Iowa. They'll host 11th ranked Ohio State. They host 20th ranked Michigan. They go to 7th ranked Maryland. There are multiple top 10 teams, if not top 5 teams, by the time they play them on their schedule to deal with. So,
yeah, they're not going to see any more Southern Louisianas coming up.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Yeah.
No Tarleton.
No Tarleton.
Yeah.
Folks, we come back. We got some history. Then we'll dive into volleyball. Rico's going to help us out at 9 o'clock with that as we dig into that after we do the history. And then we're going to talk about Nebraska, new faces in the building they'll have there, and also some faces that will be visiting campus in the portal as far as people who are looking for a new home. We'll discuss that more on this Monday. It's The Drive.
Slay the holidays this year with a gift that'll really get them going. One that's built to win, like the new Honda CRF-R Motocrosser. One that's built for fun, like a Honda Mini Moto. Or one for each member of the family, like a Honda CRF Trail Bike. At Rod's Power Sports, you'll find the motorcycle, ATV, or side-by-side they'll love. During the Honda Gifts That Go sales event, you can slay the streets in style with the Grom Mini Moto, slay the trails with the CRF 50F, or pile into a Pioneer 1006 Deluxe Crew that can carry 6 elves over the fields and through the woods all year long. This year, don't just give any gift. Give the gift of outdoor adventure with a ride they'll never forget. Don't miss out. Head to Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln, Nebraska during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. It's your chance to slay the holidays and your gift list. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for complete program and safety details.
Nebraska's Christmas Light Show is back and bigger than ever. The Magical Lights of Lincoln Christmas Show runs from Black Friday through New Year's Eve at Sandhills Global Event Center. Bring the family for a show they'll never forget, featuring over 1.5 million lights. Cost is $25 per vehicle from Monday through Thursday, $30 on Friday and Saturday, and also $30 on Christmas Eve and Day. Purchase your tickets online today at ChristmasLightsInLincoln.com and get ready to experience a drive-through light show like you've never seen before.
I'm Steve Carper, and I'm here to tell you that there's never been a better time to buy flooring. Whether you need carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you got to come to O Street Carpet. With our 12-month interest-free financing, you can do one room or your whole house and leave your holiday budget intact. And with our huge in-stock selection, you can buy today and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela. They let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit allofiber.com to switch today.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
When we're building homes for people, we're really trying to advise on the things that are going to create value so that when they go to sell it, they're going to have equity so that they can go build their second home.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, the year has been a great year for Aspen Builders. We have had many repeat customers. We've been very blessed with great office staff, with great employees, and great subcontractors. We worked with a lot of new people building their dream home. We've built some great relationships. A lot of those relationships will continue. We'll be building them another new home down the road. So I'd like to take this time to wish all of our past customers and our future customers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry,
this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
Raising little ones is a big job, and you do your best to give them a good start every day. That means making sure they're well cared for while you're apart. You work hard, but it's not always easy to make ends meet. There may be help. Find out if you qualify for Nebraska's Child Care Tax Credit for working parents. You could be eligible for a credit of up to $2,000 per child on your next tax return. Learn more at nebraskachildcaretaxcredit.org. Brought to you by First 5 Nebraska and Nebraska Children and Families Foundation and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring a friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday.
You know, it's Monday, and also this history segment, of course, is always sponsored by Ageless Men's Health. As I get my notes up here, everyone's heard about testosterone replacement therapy, but how do you know who to trust? Ageless Men's Health is the nation's leader in testosterone and weight loss. No upselling, no necessary supplements, just real solutions. With a team of registered nurses and nurse practitioners, they look at your whole health and create a playbook you understand. They use the best products, including HCG, to keep your body safe and protect your fertility. It's the best team in the game, and they're ready to earn your trust. Google Ageless Men's Health, linking it 135 plus 5-star reviews.
Guys, you ever indulged in the world of chai?
You know, I haven't had in a while, though, bro.
Luke makes a heck of a chai.
Mm-hmm.
I got this chai latte thing.
Chai tea latte?
Yeah. Come on out to the mill. 1040.
Let's check it out, man. I haven't had it in a while.
Never mind. I don't want to go on a tangent. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, I don't know if you guys saw it. Did you guys see what the Cubs did last week?
I don't know.
They
traded.
They got Kyle Tucker.
They traded for an outfielder.
You tweeted that. That's why
who has better statistics the last 5 years than Juan Soto. Just want to say that. And paid half the price. Go ahead.
So they paid him what, $400 million?
So he's up for a contract. He's gonna get re-signed. They're gonna pay him probably like around $320.
Yeah, I haven't talked to John Andrew yet.
That's chump change.
Kyle Tucker was his guy for the Astros.
Well, you guys,
hey, what do you say?
you guys think about? I mean, Nick, this is a good rabbit hole though. The amount of money that's going on in sports today. If someone from even 10 years ago, a sports fanatic, that passed away, would come back and be like, what are the contracts now for?
Yeah. Right.
Not 30 years ago,
if you were in a coma. If you're in a coma.
Bingo.
Yeah, it'd be kind of crazy.
And you see Juan for $765 million.
It's good money.
It's decent living, right?
It's not too bad.
Live for a couple years.
So.
It was what Bear says. It sounds like a dream for a guy who has what? I can't bring it up on mine. It's coming up in a second. Nick, what does it say, bro?
I don't know. Do you guys hear something playing? Wait, do you guys hear something playing? Rico.
Yeah.
Rico, do you hear that?
Go Cubs, go!
Oh my goodness.
Go Cubs, go!
Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go!
See, even in the offseason, it's December 16th, and the Cubs make a splash to
what?
reign the NL.
Big happy birthday to my friend Cass. She had a birthday this past weekend.
I
Big
do like
Cubs fan.
That song's catchy though.
It is. They play it
go.
after every win, so about every fourth
Play
game.
that one more time. It's like
all right, AD's telling me to play it.
Old gospel
AD's
song.
telling me to play it.
Here we go.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say?
Cubs gonna win today.
The Cubs are gonna win today. They're singing, Go Cubs, go!
Let me hear you.
Go Cubs, go!
Hallelujah.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go!
Come on now. Okay, that's cool.
That's what I'm saying.
I like that.
Do we have an old Harry Carey 7th inning stretch?
No, we do not.
All right, everybody.
Jesse says, I haven't been in a coma for the last year. It's still unbelievable.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, like Nick said, they played after every win, so they didn't play it much last year.
Every like 4 games or so.
Man.
Rico, you better be nice to me.
Wow.
Rico, and I think this guy here's got a point. I'll say the history here real fast.
Alter your week plan.
Unknown Texter 1000 says Jordan's contract would be like in the billions. I mean, it literally would be. If you think about in today's terms, and Unknown Texter 1000, you're spot on. Rico, be ready at the 9 o'clock, brother. There's a lot of truth to that. I mean, you think of a guy like a Jordan in particular, I mean, it would be ridiculous the type of money he'd be commanded right now. It would be. You guys, for our history segment, we're just going to dive right into it. History was made this weekend when Travis Hunter of Colorado, the two-way star, wins the Heisman Trophy. To me, it didn't matter whether him or Genty won it, but he becomes the second Colorado Buffalo to win the Heisman. The first was the late Rashaan Salam, God rest his soul, and Travis Hunter becomes the second in school history to win the Heisman Trophy. Dude, I thought his presentation was touching, man, and that, he talked about his dad. You think of you're a guy that turned down Florida State. We talked about it here on the radio, at the old studio. This guy turned down Florida State and goes to the Jackson State to join Deion and company. I'm going to say this. I know there's a lot of folks that say this or say that about Colorado. Say what you will. Deion took over a team that was 1-11 to go 9-3 and Heisman Trophy winner. Is pretty daggum impressive. Like I said, I'm no Colorado fan, but you respect what's respectful, and that's very respectful. I loved how he just went off the cuff, thanked his teammates, thanked his mom, thanked his dad, thanked his grandfather, Deion, etc. So, again, congratulations to them, man, on that, Raff.
Well done, Travis. Well done.
What do you got,
However, Colorado still doesn't deserve a spot in the playoffs, even though Prime thought.
Heck no, they do not deserve a spot in the playoffs. Just go to your bowl game and shut up.
Yeah, no. All right, what do I have? Ooh, this is one for Big Jake Sorensen. On this day in 1972, the Miami Dolphins wrapped up an undefeated regular season at 14-0. They'd go on to win the Super Bowl against the Redskins that year. And then on this day in 1973, O.J. Simpson was the first running back to run for 2,000 yards in a single season. Does anybody remember what the name of his offensive line was called?
Oh, I do not. I wouldn't know.
Does anybody on the text line know what the juice?
That was about 24 years before my time.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that one.
Anyone? His offensive line was called the Electric Company.
Really?
They gave him the juice.
Oh, that's pretty. Dude, I'd never heard of that before, man. I'd never heard of that.
Cool.
I like that. I like that. The Electric Company moved a lot for the juice. The juice got it done there. Folks, that is history for today. We got a lot more Husker sports to discuss. Who Nebraska takes on Thursday night. Where most of you know that, but just in case you don't, we always like to assume you don't know to keep you informed. Rico will be in to join us for that segment as well, and then we will hop on as well, the new face in the Memorial Stadium. Go ahead, man.
Phil said that I'm making him embarrassed to be a Cubs fan on a daily basis.
Well, if you're going to do it, play the song one more time.
I won't do that.
You're going to go down and
but
ask.
Here's the thing. Phil, what are you talking about? This is a positive thing. They're about to trade for a starting pitcher. The Cubs are making moves. Just to be second in the NL Central.
Go Cubs, go!
Oh, right, okay, wait. Hold on, we're not gonna let Raff sing it.
What?
Hit it!
What do you say?
The Cubs are gonna win today. They're singing, Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win.
Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring a friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in December, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep the clubs out year-round. Book your holiday parties at Double Eagle Golf and make plans to join them for a New Year's Eve party. Gift cards make a great stocking stuffer for Christmas, and don't forget to look ahead to 2025 as spring leagues begin in February. That's all at Double Eagle Golf, inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Greens at 402-467-4444 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-467-4444.
The holiday season is here, and Sartor Heyman is making your shopping easy. Shop our wide selection of necklaces, earrings, or bracelets to our amazing line of watches. Looking for something truly unique? Consider our estate jewelry, or even build your own custom handcrafted piece with our in-house designers. The perfect gift at the perfect price. Christmas memories start with family and Sartor Heyman.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
'Tis the season to raise a little Cane by bringing Raising Cane's hand-battered cook-to-order chicken fingers to your holiday celebration. Spread joy and good cheer with crispy crinkle-cut fries, garlicky buttered Texas toast, and our signature cane sauce. Make things even merrier with our festive beanies, socks, mugs, and more for everyone on your nice list. And for a little extra holiday spirit, drop a Cane's gift card in their stockings. Happy holidays from Raising Cane's. One love.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
This year, give the gift of delicious food, incredible service, and a lasting memory with the Pillar Restaurant Group gift card. When you purchase a $50 gift card, you receive a $5 bonus card, or purchase a $100 gift card to receive a $20 bonus card. These cards can be used at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, The Butchery, The Bakery, and all Lincoln Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs locations. Available for purchase at any of our concepts or online at prgnebraska.com.
Early break. He brings him in and teaches him how to be Santa Claus.
So what do you do if like a 16-year-old wants to sit on the lap? What do you do? There's a protocol.
What do we do? How do we handle it? Not
you
so
stand.
fast.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I'm going to stand up next to you.
Claus would not approve. Right.
Bunch of college girls.
Right. No. Oh, becomes no.
Early break from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome to The Drive. with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday, and this show is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance, you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Good morning, MT Westy. He goes, if you had told me 3 or 4 years ago that in 2024 there would be a Heisman Trophy controversy between Colorado and Boise State player, I've told you that was going to be a billionaire. I'm still not a billionaire. That's what he says. MT Westy, what's up, man? Philly Phil, what's up, man? He says, oh, great. Add that bat to their stable of sub 2.250 hitters. That would be amazing. I also remember someone saying Dansby Swanson would be a game changer. Oh, Nick would love to defend himself on that
Nick
one.
loves Dansby Swanson, and Dansby Swanson is the man. I do love me some Dansby Swanson as well.
Hey, Ron, I think Raffy knows this one. Raff, what vehicle did OJ try to make his getaway in?
Oh, people.
What was it, Raff? I don't. I'm too young. What was it, Raff?
You're too young.
An old white Bronco.
John Elway?
There were comparisons. I knew where AA Ron was going with that one.
Rico, that was pretty good, man. That was pretty good.
Sometimes I do good things.
Sometimes you do good things. Yes, you do. Well, I tell you what, who else did good things in Nebraska women's volleyball? Rico and Raff, that match yesterday. 3 sets.
Sweep.
I seriously thought that Nebraska looked like what Texas did to them in the national championship game last year.
Smoked them.
I mean, Rico, they
swept them every set this year.
Every set this year.
They won all
and
nine.
they had all their people back for Wisconsin yesterday, right, Rico?
Yes. So the first match in Wisconsin, they had a fully healthy team. The second match in Lincoln, they were missing their 2 best passers, and this one they had everybody healthy again. And it didn't matter. Nebraska still took care of business. The first set and the third set were pretty close, pretty back and forth. The second set, Nebraska just absolutely destroyed, just absolutely murdered Wisconsin.
I mean, 26-24 the first match. That was close. 25-17 second set.
That one only got close because Nebraska took their foot off the gas for a little bit. They went on like a 10-0 run at one point and then kind of let up for some inexplicable reason. Wisconsin got within 5 points, and then Nebraska took back over.
You were there yesterday, correct?
Yes.
What was that? Go ahead, Raff.
Was that the loudest you'd heard?
That was easily the loudest crowd I've ever been around inside the Devaney. It was just electric. There was like a nervous energy before, but it was also, the Huskers were just confident. You could see it on their faces. They're like, we've beaten this team twice. We'll do it again. It doesn't matter. People keep saying, oh, it's hard to beat the same team 3 times, whatever. Nebraska didn't care. The crowd, there was a little, like I said, some nervous energy. But I mean, my watch was giving me the loud environment alert before the match even started.
Wow. Get out.
I got the loud environment alert like 7 times during the match. And I'm sure that there were other times I definitely should have, but it didn't go off. But it was disgustingly loud in there. My ears were ringing pretty much the entire time. And anytime Nebraska had a big play, it was crazy. Harper Murray ended up in the stands 3 times. The crowd was going wild. Lainey Choboy ran into John Cook again. I think that's going to be a yearly thing for her, saving a ball running into John Cook. It's just a thing.
Harper Murray was an absolute assassin yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean,
the MVP.
That back, is it a back
row attack?
Oh my, that one she had, it looked like Jordan flying through the air. I was like, good night.
She
has some springs.
She was on a mission last night, and I want to get to Rodriguez. Lexi, I seen something on Twitter last night. It said something like the ocean covers 70% of the earth. Lexi covers the rest.
The other half.
She is. So get this for a fun number. So Justine Wong-Arantes has the all-time digs record at Nebraska. Lexi Rodriguez entered the last match against Wisconsin 26 away.
I know. I knew she was close.
She got 17 digs. She is, what number does she wear?
9.
8.
Darn.
She is 8 digs away.
Isn't 26
from taking the record?
I think that probably happens. I think she probably gets that.
At whatever number it is. She's 8. I know she's 8 away. All right? Maybe she's 20, whatever it is.
I was like, 26 minus 17 is 9, I believe.
27, 26. Well, she's 8 digs away from overtaking Justine Wong-Arantes, who's a 2-time Olympic medalist, gold medal and bronze in the last one, I believe is what they got. Yeah, bronze. 2-time Olympic medalist. They didn't get silver last one.
They didn't get silver?
I believe they got bronze.
I think it's silver.
Probably silver.
I think silver.
I don't remember
Let's
the
go
Olympics.
silver.
The Olympics were so long ago. There's so much volleyball in between.
Husker Rick says, good morning, Husker. He goes, that's a volleyball version of Albatross. DF, what's up? DF from David from Renew, what's up, brother? He goes, Harper was the main reason why they won Friday. She was a huge part of that Friday. Dude, she was the
only one that could do anything on Friday. She had 22 kills, which was a Nebraska NCAA tournament record.
Few quick numbers before I want Rico to go ahead and explain more tomorrow. Nebraska, they advanced to their semifinal for the 18th time in program history.
That is wild.
7th time in the past 10 seasons. 7 semifinal appearances in the last 10 years. 13 NCAA semifinals since the NCAA tournament expanded from 64 teams in 1998. 13 trips to the semis. 64 teams NCAA bracket era lead the nation. Coach Cook, this is ridiculous, has led the NCAA semifinal for the 12th time in his 25th seasons. Only one of 2 coaches to make the 12 NCAA finals with one school. Would the other guy be the man that spoke at Penn State?
Russ.
He coached at Penn State for all those years?
For
Russ,
like 100 years.
Yeah, Russ Rhodes was cool to the other side of the pillow. The times I spoke out at Penn State, my boy Keith Embray, who was both at USC, Notre Dame, and Penn State, took me into his office. That dude loves jazz. Former coach at Penn State, jazz, and he likes R&B. So I walked in, he was playing Alicia Keys, and he doesn't look like the guy to be doing it. He looks like he was always stern-faced, wore glasses.
Yeah.
Him and
just sit on his stool.
Him and Coach Cook are very stoic in how they do it. But this dude loves R&B and hip hop.
Okay,
went in his office, he was getting it in. I was like, I see you, dog.
I mean, if you see the teams he put together when he was at Penn State, it makes sense.
Yeah. Rico, going into you leave tomorrow at Tuesday. Tomorrow Tuesday. Tomorrow
is Tuesday.
Tomorrow Tuesday.
Gonna do
Tuesday.
both. Gonna do both.
I do both. You're going
Both
down to Lexington. I'm not Lexington. You're going to Louisville, Kentucky to watch the Final Four.
Yes.
That pitch Nebraska versus Penn State Thursday evening. The first game to be played, though, is Louisville versus
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
The team that has been number one practically all season and is the number one team in terms of attacking percentage and opponents hitting percentage.
How cool would it have been, though,
if Creighton would have beaten Penn State?
Because then you have the Final Four, 2 teams from each state representing the Final Four.
You would have had 3 teams with coaches who have coached at Nebraska at one point. If Creighton would have beaten Penn State,
that coaching tree of Cook is in
competitive
and is
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, man.
It's crazy. It's beautiful. And if Kentucky would have beaten Pitt, then you would have had all 4 coaches had coached at Nebraska at one time.
Rico, this is a game to where just 2 weeks ago? Well, same night we played Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
So the 28th. So give or take 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. These teams know each other very well. Very well. What's your predictions going into this game?
I have no idea going into this one. It's because when Nebraska played Penn State, I believe Penn State won. It was at Penn State. They won in 4 sets. And, it was one of the, obviously it was a true road test, but it was one of the more chaotic road environments that Nebraska had been at all season. So it kind of tested them, going into the end of the season, only 1 loss on the season to SMU when they got swept down in Dallas. But I think it was, it was a good wake-up call for Nebraska. Yes, you want to go undefeated in conference, obviously, but I think it was a good wake-up call for Nebraska to, again, as was earlier in the season, you are really good. Like, this is a fantastic team. but if you're not on top of things, you can still lose. And that Penn State squad they're no slouches. They went 5 with Creighton, and if you look at Creighton right now, they have 3 losses on the season. All 3 of those losses were in 5 sets to teams in the Final Four. They lost to Louisville, Nebraska, and Penn State in 5 sets, each of them, and all 3 of those are in the Final Four. So that Creighton team is no slouch either. But Penn State, they know you. They have two of their better players are former Nebraska Huskers and Caroline Jurevicius and Maggie Mendelson.
Mm-hmm.
They have intimate knowledge of the team and how it works. They have intimate knowledge of John Cook and how he works and what he's going to try to attack. So that's going to make things even more difficult, aside from the fact that they're just an extremely talented team. Nebraska, yes, is on a roll and they are just flying through things, but it's still, I want to say it's going to go 5. I think it's going to go 5. I have no idea. It could go either way. It really just depends on who makes, and I know this is simple to say, who makes the least amount of errors. Because if you watched the match with Penn State and Creighton last night, Penn State had like 14 service errors. If they have 14 service errors against Nebraska, they're not getting out of there with the win. Like I said, Creighton is very talented, but Nebraska is going to take advantage of that. You give them 14 service errors, you're not making it out of there. If they have 14 service errors, they're not making it out of 4 sets.
They might get swept. They get swept if you do that. But on the flip side, Nebraska can't afford to do that either, because Nebraska at times will sleep into a slumber. At times,
this is one of their best serving and serve receive teams.
Right,
they are fantastic from the service line and when receiving serves.
Insightful Dude says, if we play, good morning, Insightful Dude. If we play like we did yesterday, Penn State has no chance. Insightful Dude, you bring something that brings it to Rico. Rico, you mentioned that all those teams, because of the coaching tree, they know exactly what Nebraska wants to do. They know what Nebraska is good at doing, and they're very familiar with Nebraska. I'm going to compare it somewhat like this. Everyone knew Nebraska in football was going to run the option, but stop it. Yep. Because you can know something's coming, but if you can't stop it, that's even more demoralizing, because you can know what's coming, but if they execute the way they should, going back into what Aaron said right there, Insightful Dude, it doesn't matter if you know what's coming, the rotations, et cetera, get Nebraska out of system, because when you have the execution and they're playing with the edge like Nebraska playing with, the look in their eyes yesterday, Rico, even looked different. They look like, we're not only going to beat you, we want to embarrass you.
They're on a mission.
Yeah,
they're on a
really
mission.
are.
I talked to Rebecca Alec in the hallway yesterday after the match, and she said, we don't just want to make the Final Four. We want to win a national championship. Last year, making it to the national championship and losing the way that they did put a massive chip on this team's shoulder going into this season, that nothing short of a national championship will be good enough for them.
Raff, I want to pose to you, Enrico, you hit the nail on the head. I remember watching that game last year against Texas, and you look at our team, with the exception of Lexi, those girls were freshmen and sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
All right, freshmen and sophomores, very young. And it still blows me away. You look at a person like Harper Murray, you're thinking that girl's got to be at least a senior. No, she's a sophomore. And you look at them, the way you think about that press conference. When Harper's like this, I think Choboy might have been up there. I know Lexi was. I don't think Choboy was.
It was Rebecca. Because Rebecca was in tears.
Right.
Harper there's an article out there. I don't remember who wrote it, but Harper was in tears before they pulled her up there. She did not want to go up there. She was
serious.
She did not want to go up there, but they took her up there, and that was when she said, I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win the next 3 national championships.
And I'm with her.
And she took a lot of heat for what is she supposed? I'm not going to say. I may not have worded it that way, but at the same time, you're in the heat of the motion. The girl's 18 years old and just says, we're going to win it. I better to say that to saying, I hope we can get here again. No, I like the way that she came across, the confidence. The thing about it, she's backed it up with her play this year as well.
Mm-hmm.
The entire team has done that. You still got work to do down there, so you still got to put in work. Raff, question for you from A.A. Ron. Good morning, A.A. Ron. He goes, would you like rather, and I'm about to ask both of you guys this, Raff with you first, would you rather see Pitt versus Nebraska, basically number 1 versus number 2, or see Louisville versus Nebraska and see Cook versus Busbaum in the championship game?
I'm good either way. Part of me I always want to face the number 1 team in the country.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a chance to face Pittsburgh in the championship game, that'd be great. But then all the storylines, if Louisville makes it there, Louisville and Nebraska both make it there, you have the Cook and the Buzzboom Kelly, you got all that stuff. So every storyline there is really, you got great storylines all around. Like you talked about, Penn State's got the 2 old Nebraska players. So you've got storylines. So you'll be busy, Rico.
There's a Nebraska native on every team.
Yeah.
Rico, I was going to say, Dave, to just text that in as well. Absolutely, DF. There's a Nebraska native on all the teams, which is very, very cool, but also very, very rare.
If Creighton would have made it, there would have been a Norris Titan on every team.
That is insane, bro.
Shout out to Norris High School.
Would you also say, though, too,
volleyball school?
Would you also, before you hop into that question, Rico, would you say also that's a testament to Coach Cook, the volleyball night in America when they had that? Do you think that goes deep rooted with the amount of talent that's within this own state as far as volleyball?
Yeah, I just think that what Nebraska volleyball has been able to do throughout the years, even before Cook with Pettit, and then obviously what Cook has been able to do with this team, just has grown volleyball in this state so much that you can say things like that. You can say there's a Nebraska native on every Final Four team in the Division I NCAA volleyball tournament. Like that's crazy to think of for a state that doesn't have the amount of people as some other states like a Texas or a Florida with, again, really talented athletes. Nebraska is the one that is placing athletes in championship matches year after year for volleyball. And I think that's a testament to what Pettit and Cook have built here at Nebraska and the ability or the availability that they've made this team to, when they play their spring matches, go out to the smaller towns, not just play it here in Lincoln. They're going to go out to a Central City, to a Kearney, up to Wayne, or wherever they're going to go and play those matches. And I think that that's a fantastic thing that's been able to grow the sport here. And then in terms of the who I want Pitt. I want Nebraska to face Pitt. Because if you think back to last year down in Tampa, that's who Nebraska beat in the semifinal to go face Texas. They beat Pitt. So to face Pitt once again, this time for a national championship, and the way that an older, wiser, extremely talented team that's been number one practically all season, that's the team that you want to face to cement your legacy and to go out on top.
OJCJ says, volleyball, just think of Beeson also decides to go off the next two matches. If everyone is clicking, they're unstoppable. And I tell you what, OJCJ.
She's been off the last two.
She's been off, but it shows you also the depth of this team to where you can have a gal or two off and you still dominate the way we did. But to your point, OJCJ, Rico, if Beeson is even at 85%.
If Beeson can give you 10 kills, if she can give you 10, it doesn't have to be, it would be great to have an efficient, if she can hit 250 and give you 10 kills, I would say that Nebraska would, if Beeson's giving you 10 kills, Harper's doing what she does, and you're getting the protection from the middles that you normally get. I'm not saying that they go off. I would say Nebraska wins 10 times out of 10, whoever they're facing.
She finds the spots on the floor. Nebraska was 210 from the floor.
You think about the teams that Nebraska's faced in this tournament so far, they've all had one player that they've really gone to. Every team has just been like, all right, this is the person we're going to go to. In Nebraska, as great defensively as they are, is just keyed on that. And yes, that person has gone off slightly from time to time against Nebraska. Florida A&M, Miami. Why am I spacing on Dayton, and then Wisconsin. Yes, that player has gone off slightly, but they've done a really good job of shutting down the rest of the team. But when you think of a Nebraska, outside of Harper Murray against Dayton, they do a really good job of spreading the ball around and getting multiple kills and setting multiple people up to be effective and impact the game at some point. And then one of the best defensive teams in the country, if not the best, in terms of opponent hitting percentage, they're in the top 5. But in terms of, if you think about the way that they're able to block and the way they're able to cover in the back row with their littles, they're one of the best defensive teams in the country, hands down.
Sip and Jake, Coach Bush talked about this morning, that the percentage, the attack percentage that shows you the defense in Nebraska, they were 0.126. Wisconsin couldn't find anywhere to put the ball. No. When you're going 0.126, regardless of what sport you're playing.
I think they came in hitting 260.
Yes, and to do that, to slice that in half was just remarkable. It shows you the defense. Again, Nebraska, I actually mentioned earlier, Raff and Rico, Lexi, a match high 17 digs. Murray, she had 12 digs to notch her double-double yesterday. If Nebraska, and you throw it, throw it with those things, those numbers right there. You throw it if a Merritt Beeson goes off and like that as well. With that, helps them complement that with those numbers as well. Nebraska becomes awfully hard to beat. However, they got work to do because rest assured, Penn State is looking at them like we're like, hey, we got your number.
Jess Maruzic, Caroline Juravicius.
We got your number.
You allowed Caroline Juravicius to go off for a career high kills against you the last time you faced.
And a team in Penn State, what's her name? The head coach name? What's your name again for Penn State?
I should know this.
Playing with a passion and a calling for the coach who was battling cancer. And I thought it was remarkable of her. They did a few little stories on her during the broadcast and did some reading on her to battle. She lets them know when she's going in for chemo, what she's dealing with, and for her to show that type of commitment. They're going to play inspired volleyball on Thursday night. They're playing for much more than just the hardware. They're playing for their coach, who they've seen battle cancer relentlessly and still show up. Those girls are going to come with a chip on their shoulder as well. Nebraska, obviously, the way they were swept against Texas last year.
Katie Schumacher-Colley.
Katie
She has
Schumacher-Colley.
3 names, but I could not remember.
Coach Schumacher. She is coming. Obviously, they're coming into play for their coach and for each other because they want that ship as well, man. They want that thing.
I think she's in her 2nd or 3rd year.
Yeah, she hasn't been there long. She has not been there long. I would say maybe 3 years.
Yeah, I think 3's right where it's at.
Yeah, maybe 3.
You know, because Russ had been there for 25 years. She's only she's the 3rd coach in Penn State volleyball history.
3rd coach.
3rd.
Because my man was there for how many years?
A million.
30?
Something like that.
At least something like that.
And he won like 30 national championships.
Nebraska's only got 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true. That's true. Rico, real fast before we go to break, man.
Yes.
Who do you like in the Louisville Pitt game?
If Louisville is able to play the way that they did in their last matchup, against who did they face in their last matchup?
I have no idea.
It was another red team because it was red on red and
blue on blue.
Yeah.
Who did they?
Was it Louisville?
Yeah.
Wasn't you? Oh gosh. Text line.
I should know this.
Oh, I can't think of it.
I can't remember who Louisville played, but if they play the same way that they played in that match, I think that they have a pretty decent chance against Pitt. But they've already faced
Stanford.
Pitt, yeah, Stanford. That's what it was. They've already faced Pitt twice, I believe, this season, and Pitt's just been on a roll throughout the ACC. So it's gonna be tough, but I think that Pitt just continues their role of dominance and gets past Louisville. I'd say 4. I think the crowd in Louisville, it's at home, will give them a nice boost. They've played twice this season. Pittsburgh won in 5 the first time and 4 the second time. The second time they won in 4 was in Louisville. So they're not strangers to each other, but I'm gonna have to take Pitt in that one.
You know, someone on the text line says Nebraska's had 3 coaches.
The one before Terry.
I'm trying to look at their history. It only shows 2, and I could be wrong on this, but I'm looking at the Husker volleyball history. It just has Pettit from there from 77 to 99, and then obviously Cooks from 2000 to the present. I'm not sure. Let us know who that first coach was, because I
think it started out as the club team, so that might be.
That's what I thought it started as club.
So I don't know.
So let us know, text line, if you know what that is.
Technically, that doesn't count towards the
I don't care.
Right.
Like it should, but technically, if you want to get technical with it, if it's not an NCAA, it was an NCAA sanction, so it doesn't count.
Stanford. Jeff G. Lexi is 8 digs away from matching the 1890 initiative. I think she has a bonus. Who knows on that one. Pecan Pie, let us know who that 3rd coach was, man, because we got Pettit, we got Cook, but let us know who that one is right there. Unknown Big Daddy Travis, what's up, buddy? Goes, Lenny Chobe is the hype person everyone needs. That girl has got some damn fire in her every game. She definitely does, man. She brings the heat, gets everybody inspired, ready to go. Again, folks, Rico is heading out tomorrow to the home of Muhammad Ali, Louisville, Kentucky. Rico, if you get a chance, check out the Muhammad Ali Museum there, man. It's pretty cool.
As long as Nebraska takes care of business against Penn State, I got 2 days to create videos and content and call into these shows, but I'll be walking around downtown Louisville.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, MT Wesley. This is a good question. I think it might be more hotels, but his question is, before we go to break, what does Lincoln, Nebraska have to do to host the Final Four volleyball at PBA? Would be insane. It definitely would. Yeah, I know they look at hotel availability, and with Nebraska building those 2 right there, I know that's one thing, because my buddy down at the Lincoln Convention Bureau, that's why there's been a huge move to get more hotels to host major events like this. And I think once they get that, what's that, Drury Inn, whatever it is they built there.
Right there, and then this one right across here.
Yeah, the Hampton right across street from us. I think you put yourself in the conversation, but that has always been the thing against Nebraska. They didn't, at Lincoln, they didn't have enough hotels
to
host it.
Kansas City, Louisville, Tampa, somewhere in Texas hosted it, I believe. I think it was Dallas maybe. Columbus has hosted it.
Pat Sullivan, first Nebraska head coach.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
I did not know that. Thank
you,
everyone.
so much, y'all. Appreciate that.
Awesome.
Rod and South, appreciate you, man. Unknown text for 2049, appreciate you as well. Dirty Tony the boys, thank you much, brother. Appreciate that. We got to look them numbers up on Pat Coach Sullivan, man. We got to pay homage when homage is due, man.
Yeah.
Folks, we are going to break. When we come back, there's some new faces, new titles in the building there at One Stadium Drive, University of Nebraska. Also, a few guys that'll be visiting Lincoln as we speak, as far as many guys maybe to put on the N on their helmet and see what happens with that. We'll be back, folks. It's The Drive. It's Monday. We'll be right back.
Slay the holidays this year with a gift that'll really get them going. One that's built to win, like the new Honda CRF-R Motocrosser. One that's built for fun, like a Honda Mini Moto. Or one for each member of the family, like a Honda CRF Trail Bike. At Rod's Power Sports, you'll find the motorcycle, ATV, or side-by-side they'll love. During the Honda Gifts That Go sales event, you can slay the streets in style with a Grom Mini Moto, slay the trails with the CRF 50F, or pile into a Pioneer 1006 Deluxe Crew that can carry 6 elves over the fields and through the woods all year long. This year, don't just give any gift. Give the gift of outdoor adventure with a ride they'll never forget. Don't miss out. Head to Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln, Nebraska during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. It's your chance to slay the holidays and your gift list. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for complete program and safety details.
Go Hog Wild Pet Barbecue.
It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
'Tis the season to raise a little Cain by bringing Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers to your holiday celebration. Spread joy and good cheer with crispy crinkle-cut fries, garlicky buttered Texas toast, and our signature Cain sauce. Make things even merrier with our festive beanies, socks, mugs, and more for everyone on your nice list. And for a little extra holiday spirit, drop a Cane's gift card in their stockings. Happy holidays from Raising Cane's. One love.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
When we're building homes for people, we're really trying to advise on the things that are going to create value so that when they go to sell it, they're going to have equity so that they can go build their second home.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, the year has been a great year for Aspen Builders. We have had many repeat customers. We've been very blessed with great office staff, with great employees, and great subcontractors. We worked with a lot of new people building their dream home. We've built some great relationships. A lot of those relationships will continue. We'll be building them another new home down the road. So I'd like to take this time to wish all of our past customers and our future customers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
This year, give the gift of delicious food, incredible service, and a lasting memory with the Pillar Restaurant Group gift card. When you purchase a $50 gift card, you receive a $5 bonus card. Or purchase a $100 gift card to receive a $20 bonus card. These cards can be used at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, The Butchery, The Bakery, and all Lincoln Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs locations. Available for purchase at any of our concepts or online at prgnebraska.com.
With a wide variety of menu options, including the best prime and Wagyu steaks in Lincoln, if you haven't been to Tavern 180, you're missing out. Try any of their steak options paired with one of their well-known martinis, and this will soon become your favorite date night spot. Call your friends for a casual get-together where steak, shrimp, chicken, and tasty cocktails await your arrival. Tavern 180, located next door to Tanner's at 30th and Yankee Hill.
The holiday season is here, and Sartor Heyman is making your shopping easy. Shop our wide selection of necklaces, earrings, or bracelets to our amazing line of watches. Looking for something truly unique? Consider our estate jewelry, or even build your own custom handcrafted piece with our in-house designers. The perfect gift at the perfect price. Christmas memories start with family and Sartor Heyman.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies, but it will be breezy. We'll see a high around 51. Tonight, mainly clear skies with light winds, a low around 28. And tomorrow, we'll see increasing clouds becoming mainly cloudy with light winds, and a high around 49. I'm meteorologist Kyle Hudson, 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday. So going back to Nebraska volleyball, Pat Sullivan, the first head coach of Nebraska volleyball, she was the head coach here for 2 years. She compiled an 83-21 record in 2 seasons of competition. However, this is the craziest thing I've read all day. There was a coach where is he at? He was at Lewisburg College. And this coach said, Terry Pettit, he grabbed this thing out of the trash basket. It was a thing to be head coach at Nebraska, like a little, a one-tad, or what would that be, where they have the little brochure. Like, I'm
gonna be honest, I have no idea what.
Okay,
because
like
a brochure.
So something was thrown in the trash can.
A brochure.
And the guy picked it up and handed it to Terry Pettit and says,
"Here's a job opening.
You need to apply for this." Guess who the guy was that handed him that?
Who?
Paul Sanderford.
Really?
That is wild. And then eventually,
tell Nick who Paul Sanderford is.
Paul Sanderford coached Nebraska women's basketball. He was he got, I think it was Western Kentucky. He got his girls team
crazy
to the Final Four in the early 90s. After Angela Beck left to go to another school, Paul Sanderford was named head coach here. But it was Paul Sanderford that gave Terry Pettit the thing to say, hey, you need to apply for the Nebraska job.
Wow. I didn't realize Paul was that old.
That is wild.
How old is Paul Sanderford now? He's got to be what?
Oh, he's probably 70s, probably.
Like mid to late 70s, right?
Yeah.
I would think mid to late, because Coach Pettit is the same age, isn't he? Mid to late 70s?
Yeah.
Man, that is an interesting story.
I was reading that. I was like, wow. Paul Sanderford? I was like, so, yeah.
Wow.
So maybe Nebraska volleyball is indebted to Paul Sanderford.
You learn something new every day.
Well, Nebraska football, folks, there's a new face that's not official yet. The Nebraska is targeting to be their new defensive backs coach. It is Addison Williams, who was the co-defense coordinator at UCF, University of Central Florida. A little about his coaching history. He coached at South Carolina as a grad assistant back in the early mid-2000s. Then he went to Tusculum, coached defensive backs. Tusculum was a small school in Tennessee. He was there from 2013 to 2016. Then he went to Furman. in the Carolinas, South Carolina. He was coached cornerbacks. I was there for 2.5, 3 years. He was at Coastal Carolina, where he caught safeties for a year, and he's been at UCF from 2021 to the present as the coordinator. Nick, I just asked Raff, do you think that was something, a position to where maybe not retained, or one he decided he's going to take this, or you think Scott brought his own guy in there?
I think there's a lot of old, his usual guys in there. We're seeing a lot, not to make this about Scott.
No,
and
by no
UCF,
means.
But we're seeing a lot of where he's bringing on Nebraska ties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Steve Cooper, who was his was an analyst, kind of an up and coming guy here, ended up leaving Nebraska at one point to go to Maine to be the quarterbacks coach there. He's going to be their offensive coordinator. So there's a little bit of connection there. We saw Sean Beckton returns as tight ends coach out at UCF as well. There's a lot of those. I think there's one more that I'm forgetting about as well, but we're seeing a lot of those similar faces that we saw in Lincoln pop up at UCF
and
now.
connections to his undefeated team too.
Bingo. Yeah, absolutely.
See a lot of
Mackenzie Milton.
And I think I would assume that
Shaquille's his brother.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll probably have a spot somewhere on the staff too, doing something.
Well, he's the native of Georgia, but Addison Williams also played college ball at South Carolina. He was coached by appeared in 26 games for Coach Steve Spurrier. Served as a grad assistant there in Columbia. When Butler was Spurrier's linebacker coach and special teams coordinator in 2011. So there's obviously some connections between there. He obviously feels comfortable with Butler and vice versa. So there's a lot of history there, but also having the recruiting prowess that he has down in the state of Florida. If he is officially hired here, would obviously come in handy as well. You add in with Phil Simpson, having the Florida connection as well, would come in to be very handy as Nebraska recruits the very fertile ground of Florida to get athletes up there. You guys, as far as the visitors we've had this weekend, Isaiah World out of Nevada has 1 year left of eligibility, I believe is what he has. And I could be wrong. Am I correct on that, Nick? I think he's got 1 year of eligibility. That's 6'8", 310.
Yeah, there's a hefty there's a hefty want to his name. I would say that. He's left tackle. I mean, so he's going to be one of the more valuable players, both for depth, but then also price wise, in the transfer portal. I know there was
they kept him. They didn't want him to leave for some reason. He almost didn't make. They said he kept him long.
So you have that. There's been other couple of canceled trips, couple of other guys that have kind of showed up and popped up on the scenes. I think the two to watch, obviously him, but then also the other one to watch is going to be Isaiah Hunter, who's the wide receiver from California. He's going to visit Nebraska and Kansas State this week. I think those two guys are right at the top. In addition to obviously Eric Rivers from Florida International, who's been here.
Cameron Olds.
Yeah, but I think those two guys, the left tackle and then Hunter, the wide receiver, I think those are right at the top of the list for Nebraska right now.
You had the Cameron Olds that visited on Saturday, wrapped up his visit on yesterday. Played defensive line at Kent State. He's a guy that mentioned in the notes here. He says the facilities are bar none, some of the best in the nation. He has huge aspirations to get to the next level. He says his plans are to take 2 more visits next weekend. He said he should have a decision by next weekend in some shape or form. So Rhode Island linebacker A.J. Pina is expected to visit here on Wednesday. Mississippi State defensive tackle Gabriel Moore is expected to visit on Monday. Again, like you said, these are expected because these things are so fluid. It changes so quickly, man. Then East Tennessee State defensive lineman Jalen George is planned to visit on tomorrow. 6'2", 265-pounder. Played 500 snaps last year, 23 cubic pressure. So another receiver is FIU wide receiver Eric Rivers.
Yep.
Confirmed he's visited yesterday. We'll visit most of the day today. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot going on in the portal, but Addison Williams is the defensive backs coach. They are targeting formerly the co-defensive coordinator of UCF. Folks, when we come back, we got the RGTZ in closing for this Monday. It's The Drive. We'll be right back.
There's only one place this holiday season to shop for the sports fan in your life and get cash back for slightly used sports items you don't need anymore. Play It Again Sports. Check out their selection of new and used items, including home fitness equipment like treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals, and get your lift with free weights, benches, and racks to add to your home gym. And don't forget, if you have anything slightly used to trade in, they'll give you instant cash. Holiday shopping starts and ends at Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
With a wide variety of menu options, including the best prime and Wagyu steaks in Lincoln, if you haven't been to Tavern 180, you're missing out. Try any of their steak options paired with one of their well-known martinis, and this will soon become your favorite date night spot. Call your friends for a casual get-together where steak, shrimp, chicken, and tasty cocktails await your arrival. Tavern 180, located next door to Tanner's at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall, Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry, this deal ends soon. See Home Club for details.
Load up on meat and more this winter at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. This week's special through December 17th is 15% off all wine and spirits and 25% off on thermometers. Locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the holiday sales event is now underway with unbelievably low interest rates and huge discounts on both our new and pre-owned inventory. Right now, we're offering 0% interest rates or $13,000 off select new models. These are the absolute biggest discounts of the year. You heard right, 0% interest rates or $13,000 off select new models. So please stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com. All deals with approved credit, must trade, and Costco.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store year after year after year. Located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road, stop in today to get your holiday shopping done and mention this ad for a free pair of dress socks. M Suits Clothiers.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing, 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats. Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
This holiday season, grab the gift that everyone is hoping to open on Christmas morning and savor for as long as possible. Fruitcake from Beatrice Bakery. Beatrice Bakery offers their traditional fruitcake, their signature liqueur cakes infused with rum, brandy, or other liqueurs, and now Beatrice Bakery has nut-free options. Visit grandmasbakeshop.com to place your order now. They'll ship anywhere in the world. Happy holidays from Beatrice Bakery.
Celebrate Christmas this year with Venue Restaurant and Lounge and our Christmas to-go meal packages. Our options include rosemary brown sugar prime rib with horseradish cream, andouille cornbread pork roulade with a sage country gravy, pistachio cranberry butter roasted duck with an orange glaze, and an herb roasted whole chicken with lemon thyme cream sauce. You choose delivery right to your home or pick up at our Venue at Home storefront. Order today at holidaysbyvenue.net. That's holidaysbyvenue.net.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket, wrapping up another Monday show. So close to Christmas. 9
It
days.
is, man. 9 days.
9
until
days.
Christmas.
Is that 12 days till the bowl game?
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. It is coming up. Nick, you guys, when are you flying out? You and Jim?
Not until the 26th, the day after Christmas. So we still got some time.
Pecan Pie, thanks for letting us know this. He goes, he learned that watching on NTV special about the program, how Pat got the ball rolling for Terry. Great show. I got to check that one out, Pecan Pie. Thanks a bunch, man. Appreciate that. Jay Peasy said 100 games in 2 years. Wow, what were we talking about?
83 and 21.
83 and 21, yeah.
Pat Sullivan,
Yep.
career record.
Thanks, JP.
They probably were
Thanks for
playing in
texting
a lot of tournaments where you play like double elimination or something. Maybe
Okay.
that's why they all mounted up.
Okay. Yeah, unknown texture 8018. Jacob Hood transferring out. Is he really what he's listed at 685? No, 68502 on 24/7. I'm sure Saber looked at that and probably like, whoa, we gotta cut the fat on that literally by about 200 something pounds. Raff, what do you got for the RG?
I don't know how much they got to cut that.
Yeah, what is he, about 350? You think, Nick? I haven't seen the dude in person since the Colorado game.
He's big.
He's big, like overweight. Okay. Well, hopefully he can trim that down. Raffy, what you got, my man?
All right,
Matt
everybody.
Come on, Matt. Help him, brother.
500 at 280.
If he runs a 4.8, he's moving though. Keep the weight.
Yeah, 4.8, 500. Keep it. Yeah. All right, everyone. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to the one and the only Nebraska women's volleyball team. Just the way that they have captivated the state. I mean, you look back over the last, 15, 20 years, Nebraska really hasn't had much to hold on to from that football standpoint. And Nebraska volleyball has kept the state of Nebraska relevant. Just what John Cook does as a coach, pretty amazing. And just the history of it. I mean, 18 Final Fours. That is incredible. So best of luck to the Nebraska women's volleyball team. You guys are Raff's Good Take.
Love it, man. Love it.
It's just bonkers, honestly, from a viewpoint of we just kind of pencil them in every year to at least the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
Now, granted, like they host it, right?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys mentioned it during the volleyball conversation. Merritt Beeson, did you talk about her record at the Bob? Merritt Beeson's 43-0 at the Bob Devaney Sports Center.
Hello.
That is
did not lose a
insane.
single match at the Bob Devaney Sports. 43-0 at the Bob. It's crazy. First of all, second of all, yeah, I think about that every single time we watch one of these postseason runs for them.
Mm-hmm.
We just pencil them in to either make at least the Elite Eight or the Final Four.
43-0.
So you know how they've talked about holding like
That's insane, bro. That
holding
is
like a
absolutely
volleyball match at PBA or whatever, just for more crowd.
They
I think
could
they
do
need
it.
to have a volleyball match back at the old Coliseum one night only.
Oof,
That'd be nostalgic.
I'd
That would
imagine
be
the PBA
nostalgic.
one is coming up soon.
Yeah,
Old
that would be fun.
Coliseum. Old Coliseum.
In the words of Darth Vader, impressive. Yeah, impressive.
I love Darth Vader.
Thanks, Darth. 80 Attitude Development is sponsored by the Body Lab. Body Lab, located at 14th and Yankee Hill, offers everything from physical therapy, trigger point dry needling, cold plunge tub, and infrared sauna. Learn more about it or schedule your appointment with Rachel and her amazing team online at thebodylablnk.com or visit them at 14th and Yankee Hill here in Lincoln. The 80 Attitude Adjustment, folks, is this: keep fighting. A good buddy of mine I went to high school with, his name is Nate Harris. Nate is the owner of Harris Decals right here in town. And Nate has been battling leukemia, and as a high school buddy of mine. And he, when he went for the original chemo, he was 85% cancer, and the chemo did its job by knocking out the cancer. Now he was able to get some cells from his brother, so that'll take place on Tuesday. He gets admitted tomorrow. to start another harsh round of his second chemotherapy. Folks, Nate Harris was a dude that was pretty quiet, pretty laid back. Beautiful wife, Stacia Geek, former Stacia Geek. We had math class together. I think she got me actually through math class and English, perhaps. I would have graduated without those guys.
Thanks for tutoring AD.
Yeah, but Nate is just a salt of the earth. He's got a family. He is the president, like I said, of Harris Decals here in town. But Nate, I'm just telling you, brother, keep fighting. Keep fighting. I know you got a big day tomorrow. Just know we'll be praying for you, brother, praying for you and your entire family, man. Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Be nice to each other, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
With a wide variety of menu options, including the best prime and Wagyu steaks in Lincoln, if you haven't been to Tavern 180, you're missing out. Try any of their steak options paired with one of their well-known martinis, and this will soon become your favorite date night spot. Call your friends for a casual get-together where steak, shrimp, chicken, and tasty cocktails await your arrival. Tavern 180, located next door to Tanner's at 30th and Yankee Hill.
The electrical workers of local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing, 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111.